Hey, mighty men of God, Joe Martin here with Real Men Connect, where we help good men become great men God's way by connecting to successful husbands, great fathers, and strong leaders. Welcome to the Real Men Ride Along. Guys, I want to shoot a quick video for you today. I want to start by asking you a question. What were you thinking? Okay. What were you thinking? Now, what I mean by that is that, guys, we have to think about what we think about. Let me say that again. We have to think about what we think about. I just came back from a recent trip up in New York, upstate New York, working with some educators and working with some high school students. And to kind of summarize their issue, that they were having some morale problems. That each side, the students were blaming the teachers blaming the students of why they're not doing well as a whole, as a school, as a district. So they brought me in to work with both groups separately, thank goodness, okay, and to see if I can get them to change their mindset about their conditions, their situation. So guys, I thought this would be great. I was talking to my wife about this morning. I said, you know what, I'm going to shoot this video for Real Men Connect because I know that we could benefit from this as well. This is basically what I told them in a nutshell. We'll make this real quick. I told them, I said, when it comes to facing anything in life, I don't care what the challenge is, I don't care what the situation or the problem is, you basically have three choices. Now, how many did we say? Three. Not 3,000, not 300, but three. Three choices. So this is pretty simple when it comes to how we're supposed to deal with life. And guys, principles don't change. God has already put this stuff into motion. He says that as a man thinketh, so is he. So I'm going to give you three things that you can focus on. And this is what I told the teachers as well as the high school students. One, the first choice you have, whenever you're faced with any situation or circumstance, you can choose to get up and do something about it and change the situation. So you can get up, and I'm going to explain each one in particular and give you an example of it. We can get up and change it. Two, we can give up and just accept it as it is and complain about it, I guess. Or three, so we got get up, give up, and then we have the third option. Check this out. We can shut up and change our attitude about it. Let me say that again. You can get up and change it. Two, give up and accept it and just complain about it. Or three, you can shut up and change your attitude about it. Now, the way I explained it to both of them, well, the kids as well as the adults, and guys, you'll get this, and I'll throw myself on the chopping block so you can pick at me all you want to. But I was telling them that growing up in Miami, I grew up in the hood in Miami, and life was tough. But I told them there was another problem that I had growing up in the hood that I just could not come to grips with it. And guys, you can't see me on the video, you just see me sitting in the car. But I asked them, can anybody guess what I struggled with when I was growing up in Liberty City in Miami? And particularly, they pretty much always figured out. They said, you're short. Absolutely. Now, you can't see me in the car, but I'm 5'5" on a normal day, 5'6" on a good day, okay? So I'm not very tall, okay? So I told them, I said, well, now that was a problem for me, because if any of you are vertically challenged like I am, growing up as a kid can be very tough, because you have guys who want to make you tough, you got people who want to make you their little brother, and people want to try you and challenge you. So I always had walked around with a chip on my little shoulder, okay? So I told him that I didn't like the fact that I was so small compared to all my friends. And by the way, my mom is 4'11", which explains my height. My dad is probably about 5'6", 5'7". And so obviously this was a challenge for me. So I told him, I said, based on the three choices that I told you, I said, what did I try to do? First of all, did I try to get up and change it? Yes, I did. I tried everything. I mean, I used to hang from the monkey bars on the pea ground and try to hope that my feet would touch the ground. That didn't work, okay? I even did stretching exercises at night. That didn't work. Man, I even started drinking milk. They said milk does a body good. It didn't help me grow any, all right? So I realized that I could not physically change my height. So guys, I said, that was my first option. I said, then what's my second option? And the kids and even well as the teachers told me, they said, oh, your second option is to just accept it and just start complaining about it. Now, when we say accept it and start complaining about it, I tried that. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be short for the rest of my life. Man, no, I'm not going to have any girl interested in me because they want tall, dark, and handsome and look at me. Boy, I'm always going to be picked on or whatever. You get the point. And I tried that, and guess what? That didn't work either. So I tried to change it. I tried to get up and do something about it. That didn't work. I tried to accept it and complain about it, but I was always miserable. So I asked him, I said, what's my third option? And guys, it was to shut up and do what? Change my attitude about it. And then I asked them this question, and any of you out there, some of you just only see me on video or on our blog or listen to me on the podcast, but those who know me, I always ask, but I said, one thing, I say, I may lack a lot of things, but one thing I do not lack is confidence. Okay. And people see that and they think, well, maybe he's overcompensating because he's short. Well, no, it's not that. And I was telling this because I think about what I think about. And so I told him, I said, this is very serious though, because I struggled with this as a kid. And I said, the first thing when I had to change my attitude about it was, I used to think, I said, God, why, God, this is not fair. Why did God make me this way? Not really a good thought unless you take those thoughts captive and make them obedient to Christ. Then I came up with this. Maybe God made me this big or this small because that's all he needed to get his point across to the world. Think about it. He only needed 5'5" to make his point and make me make a difference in the world. For some of you guys who are very, very tall, he needs a little bit more patience with you because he needs some extra inches, some extra time. You get the point. So whenever I think, why did God make me this way? It's not fair. I think I take that thought captive and I say, you know what? I'm exactly the right height to fulfill God's purpose. And then the second thing, when I tell them, when people ask me, and especially women, well, Joe, how tall are you anyway? And that's a thought that usually gets me a little bit upset because I feel like they're judging me. And then, but I had to take that thought captive. So what do I respond with? Oh, how tall am I? Well, are you measuring my branches or are you measuring my roots? See, because I'm 5'5" or 5'6" on a good day, tall. But baby, I'm 6 foot deep. See, are you looking for width or are you looking for depth? Guys, it's a change in attitude about the thing. And often I get this asked from kids all the time, even my own children. Dad, how does it feel to be the smallest guy or the shortest guy in the room? In my response to them, I said, to be honest with you, taking my thoughts captive, I say, I feel like I'm a dime in a room full of nickels. I'm half the size, but twice the value, baby. Guys, I don't know if this works for you, but the Bible tells us that if we take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ, as a man thinketh, so is he. So guys, there are your options. I don't know what you're going through this week, maybe this year, a situation or circumstance in your life that you've been just running headstrong into the wall and banging your head against the wall and saying, oh, woe is me. What can I do? I already told you have three options. You can get up and change it. You can give up and just accept it as it is and just complain about it and be a whiner. Or you could shut up, trust your Father in heaven to help you change your attitude about it. I guarantee you'll get better results. Guys, if somebody needs to hear this message, please share this video with them. Guys, don't keep this to yourself. There's a lot of men with something as small as this who are struggling that's keeping them back from achieving their destiny. So as always, remember, we are males by birth, but we are men by choice. So each and every day, make the choice to become the man that God called and created you to be by controlling your mind, controlling your thoughts, okay? Because a male is a terrible thing to waste. Till next time, be blessed, stay strong, and as always, stay in his grip. Talk to you soon.